Yo, what's happening, people? Hope everyone's been safe out there. Man, this COVID-19 thing is getting ugly. It's real. I've been saying it's been real from day one when everyone was joking about the shit. I did not find this shit funny. And man, oh man, has shit been real out here, dog. Like, it's been ugly. Like, I still feel like I'm living in a fucking movie, man. I feel like I'm in a Resident Evil movie in the beginning, man. Like, Like, I went and bought me a couple swords, you know what I mean? Like, everybody got their guns, but how many motherfuckers got swords? Shit, Michon. But, man, listen, man, this has been the craziest fucking TURO week ever, dog. Like, bro, so much shit has happened to me in 1 week that if I was TURO and I saw this many claims coming through, I will assume I'm running some type of scheme. Like, automatically. Because it's just, everything is so fucking far-fetched that just explaining all this shit to y'all right now, god damn it, like, y'all wouldn't freaking believe me. You know what I mean? But I'm just not leaving the Mercedes-Benz dealership. God damn, I gotta tell you about that story. But listen, man. So, I'm dealing with about 4 or 5 situations regarding my TURO right now. Well, 6 if you count the lack of rentals and, you know, the issues as far as getting bookings. Now, before I get to talking about all the negative, the silver lining is I've been doing TURO for a long time. One thing I don't do is a lot of claims. And the reason why I don't do a lot of claims, there's a lot of shit that I could have reported before, like curb rash rims, or I see a scratch on a car. Lots of times I don't report those type of claims. And I don't report those type of claims because, for one, I have an automotive background. So majority of the little damage or little shit that can happen, I can get buffed out, or I can, you know, paint it myself. Or if it's rim curb damage, most of my rims are black, so I can just paint those over black and clear coat them, and they look good as new. So I do that on purpose because one thing TURO gets a bad rap about is a lot of people, you know, people got one cars, or who's not car savvy, or who don't be looking at their cars every day. A lot of those people, man, they file claims all the time. You know what I mean? So I don't do that because that brings back a lot of repeat guests, which they've been saving my fucking ass during this whole pandemic thing. Majority of my clients, not these people I'm about to talk about, but majority of my clients have been repeat customers and still renting for regular rate, or I might do it at a cheaper rate. Like, if the Range Rover was $169 a day, I do it for $100. You know what I mean? Something like that. Anything's better than nothing. But anyway, all right, so the biggest thing, man, that's been happened to me, man, my 6 Series BMW got into 2 accidents, both on TURO. My black Mercedes got stolen, and my white BMW also got into an accident, all within the same week, all within 2-3 days apart from each other. And my Volkswagen Arteon, my brand new car, has a crack on the windshield out of nowhere. Take a look at that guy. Look at that shit. Like, goddamn, and this windshield like $600 something fucking dollars, man. Like, fuck. Like, it's like over like little shadows telling me, quit, hang it up. Quit, hang it up. Don't let no cars go out. It's like it's trying to choke me up so I don't let the cars going out, because it knows, like, the universe is telling me, like, listen, if your ass rent a car out, it's not coming back. It's like, that's what I feel like the universe is trying to tell me. Like, fuck that little bit of money. Just keep your cars in storage. Hope for the best. You know, defer some payments, or hope that the government will shut down payments, because at this point, that's what they should do. There's no reason why we shouldn't have a rent freeze, a mortgage freeze, credit card freeze, car note freeze. There's no fucking reason. The economy could be okay if you just freeze all that shit. If landlords weren't worried about paying their car notes, or paying their power bill, or paying their fucking their mortgages, they wouldn't be worried about getting rent from tenants. You know what I mean? So, you know, that shit sucks, man. But anyway, the blue BMW, my M6, got into a crazy ass accident, but it was a minor accident. What happened was, a renter, he actually fessed up to me like 2-3 days later after renting the car. He had only rented the car for 2 days, supposed to bring it back, but then he said he's gonna keep it. But then he just called me like, hey man, you got a tracker on that car? I'm like, yeah, what? I have several on the car. just in case you try to be slick. He was like, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I got the car. I rented it for someone else, and now he's not picking up my phones. He was supposed to return the car. I don't know what to do. So I told him, I said, listen, man, I see this shit happen all the time, and it's always someone's biggest fucking regret. Never do that shit, bro. But right now, instead of getting into your ass right now, let's concentrate on getting his car back. So they gave me the guy's number, and surprisingly, he picked up, sounded young. Now, here's the crazy part. Before I talked to him, when I woke up that morning, I had 23 notifications on my phone. 20 fucking 3 for speeding over 95 miles an hour. 23. That has never happened in all my years of Turo. I might have had to tell somebody, maybe a total, that someone might have did it 5 or 6 times. You know what I mean? And I don't even call on the first 1 to 2 to 3 times, because a lot of times in these cars, if you're on the phone or you're in a daze, some of these cars glide, man. You don't know that's just doing 95 an hour. Like my S-Class, man, that car feel like it's doing 60 at 95 miles an hour. So I get it. So I don't call unless you're just killing the motherfucker and I'm seeing too much braking going on. He eventually, after talking to the guy, he said he returned the car. Of course, he returned the car like 6 hours late. He returned the car, and gas wasn't filled back up. Car was smoked the fuck out. It was so smoked out, like goodness gracious. I had to bomb it like immediately. And it came back with damage. He said it happened in a car wash, where he went in a car wash, which I knew it was a lie, but I'd much rather someone tell me a lie than don't say shit to me at all, and they be acting stupid like they didn't know the shit was there. You know what I mean? So I'll take the damn lie. At least you're admitting fault. So car came back. I bombed it, washed it. The damage was noticeable, but not terrible. Turo did pay on it. But then the car went back out like 2 days later. This is the craziest story I ever heard. So the guy tells me, he's calling me on my phone at 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, mind you, I'm asleep. I'm an old motherfucker, man. I'm not up to 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, especially during the pandemic, man. I done smoked me about 2, 3 blunts, had me a little bit of Hennessy, man, and I'm knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking answering no goddamn calls that late, especially with a girl right next to me. So as soon as my fucking phone ring that late, the minute I look at the phone and look over, who the fuck is that calling? Like, me and my wife been together for almost 5 years. She still do that shit. But anyway, so he calls me at like 1 o'clock in the morning and said, hey man, bad news, someone hit your car. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, someone, and a girl in a Dodge Charger hit my car, and because our bumper flew off the back. It just flew off, hit the car, it broke the headlight, broke the some more bumper damage, went up under the car, messed up the side skirt, and popped off like these 2 caps on the rims. Like, it fucked this car up, man. So he told me, he pulls on the side, he said, hey, I'm on the side of the highway, and I thank God I answered the fucking phone, because this guy right here was hypnotized with coochie. I don't know how fine this fucking girl was, but he had, man, if this was a dude, he would have been livid. But because she was so fucking pretty, like he was, oh yeah, well, she would just ask, could we just, exchange insurance information and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, dog, snap out of it, man. Snap the fuck out of it. Call the police right now. He said, well, she is saying that, she much rather just handle it. I said, bro, I don't give a shit. I said, listen to me really carefully, but I need you to hear me. Walk away from the girl. Listen to me. I've been working with Turo for 4 years, brother. If you do not get this police report right now, at that point, it becomes hearsay. I'm telling you right now, dog, you're going to be liable. And just by you telling me the headlight is broken, just that part alone, a headlight on my 6 Series is $2,000. I'm telling you that right now. Don't do it. So he said, okay, all right, well, let me go ahead. He said, so he went back to tell her, put me on hold for a little bit. He said, well, she's saying she ain't really got insurance. Is there anything that we can work out? Because she paid a little cash. I'm saying, bro, she ain't got enough cash for this shit. Stop playing, bro. You should have been done called the police when I told you to. So he said, okay, all right. So he goes to call the police. He ain't got the phone with me. Go to call the police. Next thing I know, about fucking not 15 minutes, about 15 seconds later, I get a notification on my phone. Shut the fuck up, car. Sorry guys, I gotta bomb this car real quick, so let me turn this AC on, because y'all gotta hear the rest of this shit. Love these damn things, man. Someone smoked in this goddamn car. I'm gonna do this, and then while it's doing that, I'm gonna finish talking to y'all. Go ahead and set the AC up. Have it blowing. I don't need these phones right now because I'm talking to y'all. Oh shit. Alright, now let go. Yeah, anyway. So the car is doing 125. The car is doing 125 miles an hour. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I'm talking about, and I look on the GPS map, the car is flying, man. I'm talking about flying. I'm like, oh. So at that point, I'm out of my sleep. I went to my drawer, rolled me up a little bit of weed, rolled it up, smoked it, and was just like, RIP my dog, M6. This is gonna be the last time I see my goddamn car. So at this point, I'm like, he about to wreck this motherfucker if it's not already totaled. He about to fuck this motherfucker up. At this point, that's just what I'm thinking. So I said, let me just call him. So I called him a minute later. He said, hey, bro, I gotta call you right back. I gotta call you right back, bro. She done took off on my ass. I'm trying to keep up with her. You're not helping me right now. And at first, I was getting ready to cuss us out, but I was like, you know what? He put himself in a situation. Let him handle it. Relax, Jay. It is what it is. Because at first, I was mad because this is my hottest renter. My 6 Series just outrents every fucking thing I've ever had. So at this point, I'm just tripping, man. I'm like, man, fuck, man. Like, what the fuck really going on? So about 10 minutes later, he tells me, he's like, all right, man, I finally got to pull up. The police said to get a police report. I'm like, brother, thank you. I said, bro, you have no idea how bad this would have been from you. I would have been good, but you would have been shit in bricks, bro. And this one of them guys who love TURO. Like, he actually has a lot of fucking reviews, bro. Like, he had like 9 reviews. Like, he loves TURO, bro. And he's rented out like not Hellcats, like Chargers, like SRT model cars and shit like that. So, and he had all 5-star reviews. But I just couldn't believe just how mesmerized he was by this fucking girl. Hold on, let me wipe this camera off. Yeah, like I literally couldn't believe how mesmerized he was about this fucking girl. Like, he was fucking like, he was in love with her ass. And he straight up admitted down the phone. He's like, all right, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog, man. She was so goddamn bad, bro. Like, oh my God, bro, she was jocking on me because I was in an M6. I'm like, bro, she was playing your ass, bro. She probably was a stripper, bro. She know how to play folks, bro. Like, she's probably playing you, my guy. So, so I go see that car, assess the damage, submit the claim to TURO. I haven't had the chance to take the car to a shop with everything going on with COVID-19. The car is not going to run out right now anyway. I don't even, like, with that being my hottest runner, I don't even want that car right now. So it's sitting in my storage garage right now. And once all this shit blow over, I done already told TURO, I'll take it to the shop, get all the dashment, and y'all can see me the rest of the money. But they sent me a nice chunk already. Now, so the audio windshield cracked that morning. And now it comes to my C-Class. My C-Class goes off for 1 day at the airport. And I've said this in my videos a million fucking times. Oh my God. Like literally a million times. The airport clients are the most safest clients to deal with when you're dealing with TURO. Not today. Not that day. Nope, not that day. Man, listen. I got this lady. 0 reviews, but again, she flew in. So again, my guard is down. My guard is always up for locals all the time. It's taught me a lesson. They get off the plane. She's already late, and I'm already waiting on her because at this point, I was meeting everybody. After all the shit had gone on already, I was meeting everybody. So I had to wait like 30 minutes, which I hate fucking doing. And I was gonna leave it in a parking garage, but thank fucking God, I decided not to do that. Because TURO, when you're doing remote handoffs, you have to get 2 forms of ID. You have to get a picture of the ID and a picture of them holding ID. I had the one picture of just the ID. I didn't get a picture of her holding the ID. So, but luckily because I met her in person and I verified the ID in person, that saved my ass, or I could potentially be getting a damage claim denied right now. Because TURO they denying claims right now, dog. Like, make no mistake, they denying claims like a motherfucker out here. Like I done heard some stories because I'm in all the TURO chats and forums. They denying shit, dog. So she gets in my car the next day around 10 o'clock in the morning. I get a message on TURO, and she's saying that, she said, hey, bad news, I'm sorry to tell you, but the guy you just saw I was with, he stole the car along with my phone, my wallet, my credit cards, everything. I'm writing you from a country in computer. So I'm like, what the fuck? Really? So I tracked the car. It's way over there by Savannah, Georgia. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is really going on? Like, at this point, I'm thinking some shit is in the air. So the lady, I'm writing a lady back, but I'm suspect of her too, because at that point, don't fucking text me, call me. Someone stole my fucking car. Don't fucking text me that shit on no damn app. Call me, someone stole my car. So I called the phone, a guy picked up the phone, hello. I said, yeah, can I speak in such and such? Oh yeah, oh no, they got wrong number. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out here. Now she got the fake number on TURO as well too. So at this point, I don't believe shit she's saying. I already know she ain't on it. To this day, I still believe that she is in on the shit. So she said she did a police report, but gave me some numbers, but didn't give me a county. So there's no real way for me to know what county you was in, because by the time I checked the GPS, he could have been 3, 4, 5, 6 counties over. So I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna call 5, 6 different places for the counties. So the car goes to a location, and he, whoever the guy was, or they, I'm gonna say they, because I don't give a fuck what she said she was in on it. They unplugged my GPS, then plugged it back in. I don't think they thought it was a GPS. Now, with my cars, I have 2 GPS. I have the ones that comes with the manufacturer, so that's why I never get base model cars, because I always need to be able to track the car through something that's built in if they decide to remove my GPS. But in this case, they didn't remove my GPS. So I'm tracking the car. She ain't had no communication. After that one initial message, she ain't have no communication with me whatsoever. To track the car, call TURO, and I can tell, like, TURO at this point must be exhausted with claims. This shit must be something that's going on, because I've seen like multiple people post about cars being stolen, including the Samaya girl on TURO. She's like she's a lot more further along on YouTube than I am. They stole like the rims off her AMG Mercedes, some shit like that. So I could tell by the lady's voice that she was exhausted with the whole claims process already. So just by her demeanor, like, I could literally tell, like, she was just over the shit. So I told her, I said, well, hey, listen, I have a GPS in the car. I don't know how accurate it is, but the car is actually moving. So we tracked the car, and then finally that night, it got tracked way in Florida. Like, this shit way in like Tampa, deep in Tampa. They send a tow truck out. They do retrieve the car. I just came back from the dealership today, because the car just came here today. It's been gone a week. It's been gone for a whole fucking week. So the car came back, and the car has parts missing off of it, scratches all on the front, the headlight, no key. The key alone for Mercedes for this C-Class, not my S-Class, the C-Class, is fucking $900. $900. I didn't even know that, because I got a guy who does my keys for like $350. And I would have originally called him to do the key, but he says because that Benz is like a 2017 and up, they haven't released the programs yet to reprogram it, so I gotta go to the dealership. So, but luckily that's covered on the TURO. I don't have to worry about no fucking spare key. Then the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with, I'm gonna cut this story a little short. My white BMW was out with a guy for a week. He's sending me messages. He loved the car. It's so much fun, blah, blah, blah. I love it. I'm in love with the car. Last day, again, at 2 fucking o'clock in the morning, I get a call, but I was asleep, so I didn't wake up this time, saying that he had to swerve from hitting something in the road, swerve, and hit a curve and bent the whole mechanical side of the car, fucked it all the way up, some shit like that. So he got that car towed to one of my old addresses. Thank God we in a damn quarantine, because by the time I got to the car at 11 a.m., the car would have been towed somewhere else where they parked it at. Like, god damn, that's the only thing about this car shit, is anything can happen at any fucking moment. I am prepared for shit between 6 a.m. and like 11 p.m. After that, nigga, I ain't prepared for shit. I'm knocked the fuck out. I'm incoherent at that point. You know what I mean? But y'all, this has been a strange week. I think I have to just kind of, you see most of my babies are at home. I got some of my other cars parked on the other side and some at my other location, but I just think right now I'm gonna have to postpone. I'm gonna let like all my economy cars go out, like my Sentras and Elantras and shit, but my luxury cars, that shit is dead for right now. Unless I fucking know you, unless you're a regular, you are not getting my Range Rover. You are not getting my Mustang. You are not getting my S-Class. You are not getting my Corvette. You're not getting none of that shit. So, man, how y'all week been, man? Tell me. I want to hear some TURO stories. Peace.